Hello, Nick Marconi here with Steve Taylor and Tom Cole with High School Stars of the Week.
You know, this group keeps growing. It amazes me every week. There are so many talented student athletes in our area. It's great to recognize them. Let's get right at it.
All right, let's get going. First up is James Gleason out of Anthony Wayne High School.
You know, Tom, I heard this guy can play good golf. I appreciate good golf. Not that you guys do, but I appreciate good golf. So let's hear a little bit more about this guy.
Nick, I think the inference is you and I aren't much on the golf course. I don't know. I think that's what the big guy's telling us.
Putting.
Hey, listen, guys. James, Anthony Wayne has a great golf team. Covered them in the past, and he was voted MVP on a very good team for 2018. James is a positive force in his school, in his community, and you know, boss, maybe Nick and I can get some lessons possibly.
Sounds like a plan.
Hopefully.
Nice job.
Next up is Haley St. John from Lake, and she is a super basketball star, I heard.
You know, I heard, Nick, you're correct. She is an outstanding basketball player. Had a great game against Northwood. Tell us a little bit more.
Yeah, boss. You know, and Nick, I've done a lot of the ladies' broadcasts in high school, which people don't realize is those games are real fast because they don't call as many fouls. There aren't as many turnovers. They don't call as many fouls. So the games go real quick. And to score 20 in a ladies' game is a big deal. So that was a tremendous effort by Haley.
Nice.
Next up, we've got Kat Jones. She's from Toledo Christian. And Tom, Kat's got a nice name to it, doesn't it? It's a
Well,
good name.
I'm a nickname guy. You know that. I mean, I've had a few myself and given a few, but I thought Kat in basketball,
Outstanding
that's
basketball.
about as good as it gets, and she's a very good player.
Yeah, I heard 12 points for
Yep.
Toledo Christian. They beat Liberty Center, I
Big
believe.
win
so
over
big
Liberty
win.
Center, boss.
Great
Yeah.
job, Kat.
Congratulations.
Yep. Awesome.
Guys, last star of the week is Whitmer's Tom. Oh, hold on a second. Kevin Butler. I'm sorry, Kevin Butler out of Whitmer. He's
I think it's
defensive football.
Kayvon Butler. This guy, hey, how do you not know Kayvon Butler? 71 tackles this year. I mean, this guy was remarkable. Did a fantastic job. Tell us a little bit more, Tom.
Yeah, he was named, you know, the track is probably 1-2 the best division or league in football in the state of Ohio. And he was named the defensive player of the year in the track. So, you know, he changed, did a lot of Whitmer games, and he changed plays on the field. He was a force. In football, when guys are really good, they say, Steve and Nick, they play downhill. In other words, you can't stop them. They're coming. And Mr. Butler was the guy that played downhill.
Yeah, that's awesome. Great job.
Great job. That's another. Oh, jeez, I just totally bombed that one. Let's go back up here to Kayvon.
Oh, now there's a lot of editing. Oh,
That
no.
was your one break.
Mermaid Productions is going to be on overtime.
So, guys, last star of the week is Kayvon Butler out of Whitmer. He's a defensive tackle.
That's right.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
What is happening?
I didn't know anything about defensive tackle. I'm like, is he a tackle? I didn't know. Start over.
That's over.
I actually don't remember if he's an end or a tackle.
Yeah.
I honestly,
All right.
well,
Honestly, defensive.
what they do in their defense is they switch those guys around, up, down people, so he could be both.
Guys, last star of the week is Kayvon Butler out of Whitmer. He plays defense.
You know, I heard he had 71 tackles. He won the track MVP. This guy's just an outstanding force in the Whitmer football team.
Yeah, boss. You know, Nick, the track is one of the 1-2 top leagues in the state of Ohio as far as competition, as far as athletic players, and he's the kind of football player. Did a lot of their broadcasts where really great football players. They always say they're playing downhill. You know, and believe me, Mr. Butler played downhill. He was a force to deal with on a football field.
Nice job.
Well, that wraps it up. Another great show of Steve Taylor's High School Stars of the Week. Steve, any final closing
You know,
notes?
every week I'm so impressed. The student athletes out there, it's just phenomenal. We love recognizing these student athletes, you know, on the field, on the court, in the classroom, in the community. You know, it's all the core values that we live by, and we appreciate every one of these kids out there, and we love to recognize them. So another shout out to Marco's Pizza for obviously helping us out with this and the best pizza in the land, and look forward to next week. Have a good one.
Thanks.